You know David Toborowsky from 90 Day Fiance, right? The guy who's always got something up his sleeve? Well, he's done it again, and honestly, it's a pretty clever move, especially when you consider he might just be itching to get back to the US of A. Remember when David and Annie first met, almost a decade ago? It wasn't exactly a fairy tale of financial stability. David was, let's just say, a little strapped for cash. He famously struggled to pull together Annie's dowry, and those pesky visa fees. Yeah, those were a hurdle too. He even had to lean on a friend to help him out. It was a tough start, but boy, did things take a turn. Fast forward a bit, and thanks to the magic of 90 Day Fiance and its spin-offs like Pillow Talk, David and Annie became household names. They became one of those couples, you know, the ones everyone talks about, loves, and sometimes, well, loves to poke a little fun at. But hey, it worked for them. Their popularity soared, and they started raking in the big bucks on platforms like Cameo, where fans could get personalized messages from their favorite reality TV duo. It was a total game changer for them, proving that sometimes all you need is a little bit of fame and a whole lot of personality to turn your life around. Now David's latest venture is pure genius, and it gives us a little peek into his entrepreneurial spirit, even while living that expat life in Thailand. He recently dropped an Instagram story that immediately got everyone buzzing. Imagine this. A table piled high with the most incredible-looking Thai dishes, so vibrant and delicious you can practically smell them through your screen. He tagged Annie, of course, because let's be real, who else would be whipping up such a feast? But here's the kicker. He included a link to their website, Cooking with DNA. Get it? DNA, David and Annie, and then teased everyone with this caption, "Want to cook with us on Zoom?" Cue the collective gasp of excitement. The site spills the beans. David and Annie are now offering virtual cooking classes. Annie, with her incredible talent, is teaching her authentic Thai recipes, bringing the mouth-watering flavors of Thailand right into our kitchens. How cool is that? It's a brilliant way to connect with fans on a deeper level, share Annie's amazing culinary skills, and of course, add another stream of income to their ever-growing empire. When David initially moved to Thailand with a pregnant Annie, it made a lot of sense, right? It was a practical decision, a blend of family needs and financial wisdom. Life in Thailand is significantly more affordable than, say, Scottsdale, Arizona, where they used to live. And with a new baby on the way, every penny counts. So the move seemed like a no-brainer. But even in a new country, David wasn't about to slow down his hustle. That's just not in his nature. He kept his real estate work going remotely, and he and Annie stayed super active on Cameo, keeping that connection with their fans strong. They even launched a cookbook together, packed with Annie's incredible recipes, which is another smart move. And if you've been following David on Instagram, you'll know he's constantly promoting various brands, turning their expat life into a thriving business venture. It's clear he's always thinking, always strategizing, and always looking for the next opportunity. All these different income streams David is building, they're not just random acts of business, they're definitely part of a much bigger plan. And that plan, my friends, very likely involves a grand return to the US someday. While Annie seems perfectly happy and content with life in Thailand, and who could blame her, with delicious food and beautiful scenery, David hasn't exactly been shy about his desire to go back home. He's got strong family ties in the States, including 3 older children who he's only recently reconnected with, so it makes perfect sense that he's focused on securing their financial future. He knows that reality TV fame, while wonderful, isn't forever. It has a shelf life. So capitalizing on it now, while the iron's hot, is a super smart move. It could be the key to avoiding the financial struggles he's faced in the past, ensuring a much more stable future for his growing family. And here's something that really got the rumor mill churning. David recently let slip that Annie's mother's green card is now with the National Visa Service Center. Can you imagine? That's huge news. While he hasn't officially confirmed a big move back to the US, this little detail has everyone speculating. It wouldn't be surprising if David is quietly orchestrating a return with Annie and their baby, and perhaps, just perhaps, Annie agreed to the move on the condition that her mother could come too. That's a big deal, and it shows the depth of their commitment to each other and their families. With their family expanding, David is definitely feeling the pressure to earn even more. He's been through the ringer financially before, and he's wise enough to know that reality TV fame, while a blessing, isn't a permanent solution. For David, every single hustle, every new venture, every virtual cooking class, it's all about securing their future, preparing for whatever life throws their way next. He's not just a reality TV star, he's a dedicated husband, a loving father, and a smart businessman who's determined to create a secure and comfortable life for his loved ones. And honestly, you've got to admire that kind of grit and determination.